You said there's no way to prove it. What about pay scales? We know that in the state of Oklahoma and other places in this country, that white males make more than black males and women. So that puts it also in a category, don't you think? Of being discriminated against because of the pay scale?
As far as the pay scale, yes, definitely. And that's why I'm a big supporter of legislation that would seek to make a pay more equal, like the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act, and support equality in the workplace. I think if you're doing the same work, you should get the same pay. And there's a big discrepancy, particularly, yes, between men and women, between whites and minorities. It's a fact. We have women that are doing the same job, that are working just as hard and making quite a bit less. And that's definitely something we need to address. And it's another example of what I was referring to earlier. It's hidden discrimination. A lot of companies put those clauses in that you can't discuss your pay. Now, one of the reasons that they do that is so that the people who are getting paid less for no good reason will not realize that they're getting paid less. And that is something that we need to put an end to. If women are not aware of the fact that they're making 75 cents on the dollar, for example, compared to their male counterparts, they can't take legal action. Like I said before, there's probably a lot of cases of discrimination, not just in hiring, but in wages, that don't get filed because the people aren't even aware they're discriminated against. You know, I've worked jobs before. I worked one where I was the only woman working out of my district. And there were some guys that were making quite a bit more than me. We weren't supposed to discuss our wages. But no one ever came up to me and said, we're going to pay you less because you're a woman. They'd be crazy. They know I would sue them. So discrimination is something that we shouldn't just say the world is better now than it was back in the 60s, and so we can be done with that, because that allows these kinds of things not only to continue but to get worse. We need to face it head on. We need to be discussing sexism and racism directly so that we can continue to move forward. And like I said, we're not going to make everything better right away. These issues are too complex and too ingrained in people to just cure it overnight. But we need solutions like affirmative action, like the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act, to do what we can in the name of equality.